On today's episode, we are going to go through and replace the license plate bracket with the Kemimoto license plate bracket. So one item that you will notice on our Honda Navi here is we were cheap and lazy and we just cut off the extra pieces to give it more of a flush look, which worked all right, but it's not the greatest. And in future, we're going to want to change out these taillights. We're not going to do that in this episode. We'll show that in another episode. We just want to solely focus on how do you swap this out and how well does the Kemimoto work for the application of a Honda Navi. The parts that come with it, so you have the main bracket here, but then it also comes with some nuts, and then it has little rubber pegs as well to make it so you can put those behind the actual license plate to not worry about rattling and all those kind of things, which I thought was a nice add. So from here, we'll go ahead and show you how to take the seat off, disconnect the wires, take out the license plate bracket, and then install the new Kemimoto. First step, I would assume that everybody owns a Honda Navi knows this, but if you don't know, do you want to show them how to take your seat off?
So the keyhole for the seat is just below the plastics here, and you take it, turn it, and lift the seat off.
Yep, that simple. So if you ever wondered, there's your answer. From there, we have some wires to disconnect. Looks like we have a little pre-disassembly here.
So as you would see, blue here goes to the blue wire. So that pulls out. Orange goes to orange, and that'll just pull right out. These two short wires that you see here that are green go to the green wire right here, and there's a double plug in there that you can plug them into.
Yep, got it.
And then we got to take apart this so that way we have the wiring harness out of the way.
Cool, so harness is out of the way. The next step, I'm assuming, is probably those two bolts right there in the center.
Yep.
Do you have to take anything off underneath?
Not that I can see so far.
Yeah, I just wonder if maybe that plastic, maybe this, maybe not. I may delete this from the video itself. So yeah, let's go ahead and take and remove these bolts. All right, those two bolts out. So once you have those two bolts from top, you have two screws down here. And this should help to make it so you can guide out. It's kind of got a little hook, and we'll show what that looks like on the original license plate cover. Yeah, a little bit difficult, but not too difficult. If you want to show the rack there. So it's got this kind of flare out, and in order to do that, you have to take these, there's 3 screws, which makes it so you can drop this a little bit with a little bit of pressure, which gives you enough room to be able to take that out. Cool. So next step will be removing the lights on the old plate, and we'll transition those over to the new one.
Yep.
So next what you're going to do is you're going to take a 14mm wrench, and you're going to unscrew these bolts here so you can pull these off.
What are you going to do next after this?
Put it onto the Kemimoto license plate, right?
That is correct.
Oh man, really testing my knowledge. Probably good to call out that you will want to make sure that you keep the same side on each one, otherwise you will cross the wires, and when you're trying to go left, you're actually signaling right.
I mean, here in Florida, turn signals are an option, so there's that.
That's a fair point. Yeah. We'll throw it back up for reassembly, and then, yeah, we'll do our review on it.
All right.
Sweet deal. Let's go back to the back of the bike. Sweet. So, reassembly is really like disassembly, only reverse, right?
Yeah, we just do it backwards.
Just
So
do
we
it
can
backwards.
play the video backwards, and we'll have everything back together.
There you go. So we did run the cables through the clearing there. From there, you're just going to put that up and line up. It came with those supplied bolts that we showed. So while he's doing that, I'm going to get a bolt on him for him.
Right.
All right. This is where I sing, I wish I was a little bit taller.
I wish I was a bowler.
All right. One on, one moment. All right, so it's going to drop a little bit, but that's all right. So from here, you'll put the screws that you took out back in, and then we're going to drop this a little bit so we can tighten up top, and then we'll show you the final result. Next, what you'll do is you'll grab a 13 millimeter, and then you'll go ahead and tighten it back in place.
And then put it back together.
Yep, and then reconnect the wires, and we should be good to go. And then they come with these supplied tabs, so we'll install those. That'll make it so you don't have rattling from your license plate. Definitely a nice touch.
So it looks like it's this top side is going to be the fatter part, so that way the license plate sits on top of it so they don't fall out.
Yeah, if you put them on backwards, they would slowly rattle out with the vibration of the license plate hitting it.
Those are in. Check to make sure our lights work now.
Yep.
Right, left, and better stop.
There you go.
All right, so the install's all done. Kemimoto supplied us this bracket. The first feel of it when you get it out of the box, it's well made. It's a decent quality bracket. Now that it's on there, it's got a rock solid mount to it. It's not bearing any weight for anything. So we'll have to take it for a spin, and we'll give our final thoughts. What about you?
I really like it. Ease of install. I mean, that's extremely easy. Anybody can do this. This video is probably going to be really short because of how quick it was. It's not like our other videos that take some time, take some ingenuity. I'm happy. I think they nailed it. I like how the angled up. I like that, you know, if you decide to put other blinkers on, it's as easy to adapt those in. You know, we are using the stock one, so if you want to keep the stock, you can, but you can take the moment to transfer over to different lights when you decide to do this. I think they nailed it. I like it. It works with the bike and looks good overall. So I give it a 10 out of 10. What about you?
I give it a 10 out of 10 as well. So just to reiterate, you know, the bracket was supplied to us by Kemimoto so that we can give our fair and honest review of it. That is what we are doing. We don't have any compensation for it other than the bracket itself.
Yeah. Nothing about our views and opinions. They literally just ask us, hey, we have a new product. Do you want to check it out and, you know, show it to your viewers? And that's exactly what we're doing. We will add a link to this if you decide you want one for your Honda Navi. But I think that does it for this video.
I think so too. So, like always, like, share, subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day, night, weekend, wherever you are.